Hey there everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Patrick here with you as usual. Last episode we ran our first leveling dungeon. This episode we're actually going to go finish off the absolutely what I consider to be ridiculous quest involving the aesthetician. And that's this one over here on the right. So we're just going to very quickly teleport around. We're going to go to Limsa. Because I really do want to get this cutscene in. And then we're going to, well, as a matter of fact, while we're right here in Limsa, we'll turn in this part of the story quest and see what's next. Because, as usual, we need to continue leveling. So, I apologize for the gap in video coverage lately. I actually had to spend some time out of town. Oh my. With work, kind of unexpectedly, so wasn't able to finish editing videos, nor was I able to go to the off castle, nor was I able to record anything new. So that would explain why there's been kind of a gap, roughly a week-ish in time between videos. And again, I do apologize for that. So that being said, I hope everyone's doing well. I want to thank anyone who has been watching the videos. Your support is greatly appreciated. Go ahead and spread the word to your friends if you think any of them would be interested. Alright, voiceovers. Oh, this is going to be good. My voice is completely and totally crap right now because I'm sick. John Delane sent you. Let me guess. The barmy fool's lost his tools. Pardon me. The appendages of his very soul again, and is thrashing and tossing like the end of days is nigh. The man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he saved himself these misunderstandings. No, I've not a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity, indeed, for having to play audience to his whinging. Although I believe that's supposed to be whining. Any road. This should shut him up for a while. Tell him if he loses these, I'll graft the next pair into his bloody hands. Oh, that's harsh. So, Gridania, Carpenter's Guild, which is fortunately right next to the Aetherite there in Gridania. Anyway, as I was saying, hope everyone's doing well. And yeah, I'm sick as a dog. More or less got over a cold. The couple was in the process of getting over it a day or so before. I had to travel down to Baltimore area, Maryland, from my job, and got stuck in a hotel whose air was exceedingly dry, and the bug that I have kind of moved down into my chest, and I've got all the colors of the rainbow coming out of my nose, or well, did have. Not so much anymore, but it's just gross. I'm sure you all didn't need to know that, but I felt like sharing. A message from John Delane, you say? So he's lost another one? Does the man not understand that wood simply doesn't grow on... Actually, it does. At least in a manner of speaking. But the fact remains that resources are in short supply. For all his flowery words, if his tools were truly an extension of his very being, One would think he'd find a way to hold on to them for more than a fortnight or two. John Delane's skills are not to be doubted, but his temperament leaves much to be desired. Still, it is not my place to judge. Take this to him and let us both hope that he will right his ways. Great. So essentially, instead of learning about the character of this butcher, murderer, aesthetician, we were running errands for him and apparently getting new tools of his trade, although must be a comb that we just picked up from the Carpenters Guild, because I can't think of anything else that I would need to pick up there. And oops, why am I going to run to the Alchemist's Guild? Patrick, you're a noob. You know better. Alchemist's Guild. So, something else that's been going on. We've been trying to record a dungeon run with my wife on her character on the main server we play on. And I have had nothing but the worst luck. The first video, the results of that were the insane number of Ifrit runs using the duty finder. This last time, I actually was unable to get the audio from her Discord, which was just awful and annoying. You come on behalf of John Delane? Why, I just furnished him with a fresh batch of my special creations last week. I realize the man's services are in demand, but it would be physically impossible for him to exhaust the entire supply so soon. Stolen, you say? An unfortunate turn of events, indeed, if not entirely unexpected. You see, the man is something of a genius, and genius is often misunderstood by modest minds. Trust me, as I speak from extensive personal experience. Guild masters in these guilds are a little strange. Yes, great minds must band together in trying times, lest the realm be deprived of our talents. And so I command you, deliver this parcel to John Delane with all speed. Yes, sir. I'm right on that. Sure, okay. Yeah, like I said, the guild masters in most of the guilds are very strange individuals. And that's being polite in most cases. So one of the other things I'm going to be doing, I'm sure some of you have noticed that I have started an Elder Scrolls Online series. I am going to finish Colette here hopefully in the next month or so. Preferably sooner rather than later. And then I'm going to be looking at different horror games that I might want to actually pick up, or maybe not necessarily horror, but games that include some horror elements, kind of like The Forest. Is one that I actually quite like and have wanted to record a series on, but just haven't. The Evil Within is definitely one I want to do. That's an extremely difficult game, but we'll see what happens there. Okay, you fool. I ran your errands. If there is an ounce of compassion in you, friend, I beg of you, retrieve for me the tools of my trade, for I am none other than trust. Yes, we know. We know who you are. So we'll hand over his stuff. And I'm sure I completely and totally missed his voice from what I had for the last episode. I honestly don't remember. Could this be? Yes, I can feel it. The light returns to my eyes. Power courses through my fingers. I live. Hopefully you're not Frankenstein's monster, because that would just be horrible. What? Oh my. And as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon! That's so, I ask. How do you feel, madame? Why, it's as if, but in a single magnificent moment, I travel beyond the void and return to life as the embodiment of all that is beautiful in this world. Could it be? Yes, it must. How else to explain such power? You are the one whose coming was foretold. You, yes, you are the hairstylist. In the flesh, madame, I am Jean Delane, crafter of coiffures so divine that Menfina herself doth begrudge my clientele their beauty. But let us speak of you, madame, for where a moment ago stood a fashion-challenged frump, now there stands a beauty reborn. Yeah, my sentiments exactly. And you are the one I must thank for reviving my soul, that I might once again bestow my gifts on a realm bereft of beauty, a kindness I intend to repay in full. Do you fear your own hairstyle is becoming passé? Fear the specter of ugliness threatening to consume you? Fear not, friend, for it shall not survive my wrath. He's insane. As the madam before you, as this very realm will we call home, from an abyss of unfathomable drabness, you shall arise anew. My clients have been known to make reservations for moons, even years in advance, but you shall know no such troubles. No, for proving such a staunch ally to good taste, when all others turned a blind eye, I gladly place myself at your beck and call. Yes, the next time you find yourself plagued by aesthetic ennui, you need only ring the crystal bell from the comfort of any inn room at which you have taken up lodgings. Thanks. Jean Delane shall hasten to the scene. Yes, in a flash, the dreary, uninspired life you have hitherto known shall end. You shall travel to the realm beyond and return to us as a beauty reborn. I give you this as a token of the trust between us. Treasure it, for it is the key to a world of aesthetic wonders ordinary women shall never know. He is so weird. Oh, Master Jean Delane, do come back. I've not made my next appointment. And apparently, he cut your hair and styled he did that all for free. Because he never took your money. Unless you paid in advance. I don't know what you did. Oh my goodness. Jean Delane's token. Normally it costs 2,000 gold to visit the aesthetician. So we'll just go do that quick. And then we'll end this episode. Oh good god, it's already a 15-minute episode. This is ridiculous. I can't get anything done. Retire to an inn room, of course. Have a nice rest. Yeah, ha ha. Why are you laughing at me like that? Are there bugs in the bed? Termites in the walls? Is my room haunted? So this is what he's talking about. Ring the crystal bell, yes, even though I really don't want to. Because he is very creepy. As what's to this very realm from the docks of yep, prepare yourself. I don't want to prepare myself. And this just is warning you that as you're customizing your appearance, you won't be able to communicate with any other players or do anything else. You're only going to be able to customize your appearance. Now, all this does is allows you to edit your hairstyle, your hair color. So, like, if I want to go... let's see. What am I looking for in terms of a hairstyle? That just looks silly. Sure. Then you can do your hair color to change it to anything you want it to. So, like, I want to go maybe darker blue now, and then we'll go... with highlights like that. I could change my limble ring. I'm not sure how that actually works. Could turn them off and change the color. I actually want something that better accents your eyes. Eyebrow style. Lipstick color and shade. Other features, like I could turn off or on. Like for the RI, I could obviously turn this stuff off and on. I could the extra eyeshadow because it accents the eyes nicely. Could take that off her nose, which I think I'll do. I'm going to leave face paint colors, finalize character's appearance. You confirm it by clicking yes, and I could either pay 2,000 gil, but as I only have 2,300, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use the token and roll with it. And he gives his famous tagline. And simple as that. So that's going to be it for this quick and silly episode. So when we come back, we're going to resume story questing and keep doing that. So until next time, folks, we'll see you later. Have a great night. Hey there, everyone.